Well, if you want a beach body that you're comfortable with, listen up, because here is a really simple guide that works on how to get it. One of the things that really frustrates me more than I think anything else, even more than traffic wardens, is just how complicated this whole stuff has become in the last decade especially. Supermarkets, the food industry, magazines, advertisers, frankly, they've all colluded together to make this thing so bloody complicated and untruthful that it makes us really frustrated. You get desperate and therefore you'll buy anything these buggers flog you. Frankly, you just do not need to. All those products that say 3% fat-free, most of them are full of really crap ingredients, sugar and oils and all the stuff that you don't want. They're full of artificial sweeteners which have been proven to cause cancer, and yet they're all over the shelves in supermarkets nowadays. And some statistics even show that those artificial sweeteners that don't have any calories in and are miracle foods actually make you fat. Yes, that's what some of the new research is saying, but we still buy them, don't we? So if you do want a beach body that you don't have to work for years and years and years to achieve, but you just want to be comfortable and healthy within yourself, listen up, because that is exactly what you're going to get in the next 5 minutes, and it is free. In fact, this stuff is so simple that when I talk to people about it, when I go and address groups, they don't actually listen sometimes because they think, oh my God, that's so simple, that can't be true. Because they've got to this point where everyone is so confused, they think everything has to be terribly sophisticated. It's like face creams. You stop using those face creams and suddenly your skin starts improving. But of course, why would an advertiser tell you that when this is a multi-billion-pound industry? They wouldn't. So it's only people like me, the small people, that are going to say stuff like this. So listen up. So where I am now is a really good example. One of the islands in the Seychelles, beautiful place, yes, but actually their diet is relatively simple. You do see packets of crisps and stuff like that, but on the whole, most people here, certainly the healthy and thin people, they eat natural foods. Where do they get it from? Out in the sea and over in the fields, and it really is that simple. They eat loads of fruit, loads of veg and loads of fish as well. They don't worry about calories, they don't worry about proportions, they don't worry about hitting a specific zone, 40% of carbohydrates, and drive themselves bloody neurotic. They just eat the food that is available. They eat it seasonally and they eat slowly and until they're full up. And they know when they're full up, they listen to their own bodies. And this is what I really encourage you to do if you do want a simple way to get a body that you're comfortable with and a way that actually works. Because think about this, those magazines, those food industry producers who make all the healthy foods, why would you want that stuff to work if you are in the industry? You don't want it to work. What you want to do is create a perpetual cycle of desperation so people will buy even more and more product from you. Simple things are often free. Here is a simple guide on the foods to eat and the way in which you should eat to get a beach body that you are comfortable with. Last point. Firstly, whenever you watch adverts on telly about food, be really careful because they're full of crap on the whole. And the other thing is follow what I call the 80-20% rule. 80% of the time, eat the right foods, the stuff that you know is good for you, and then 20% of the time, eat whatever you want. If you want a cream cake, for God's sake, eat that bloody cream cake. Stop worrying about it, stop getting anxious, and stop driving yourself insane thinking, I can't have it, I can't have it. Just eat the bloody thing. But when you do, enjoy it.